Hey there everyone, SaharaDrac. How's it going? I'm making a video again because I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about video games because that's what I talk to you guys about. I recently went to BlizzCon 2013 and I was floored by Heroes of the Storm. I had played it when it was Blizzard Dota. I had played it when it was Blizzard All-Stars. And I thought it was pretty neat or whatever. I was like, yeah, this is like, you know, Dota or whatever, but it's got Raynor. Maybe it'll be neat when it comes out. But this year I went and played it now that they had more than one guy working on it, and now that it's like its own standalone game, and it made me I peed right there on the show floor, and I blamed it on an Indonesian kid next to me because no one trusts foreigners. But that was notwithstanding, I immediately, as soon as I began playing it, knew that I was going to start casting that game as soon as I could. Hopefully I get in the beta when it happens. That would be very helpful for my aspirations. But yeah, I just wanted to tell people that I am not going to stop casting StarCraft, although I have stopped casting StarCraft, in case you didn't notice. I'm going to start again. Watching SOS beat Jaedong live also kind of rekindled my love of StarCraft, and I've been laddering again. And so I'm going to do a commentary of that right now, actually. We're going to go to it after this. I was going to let you guys know that I am back, and I am sort of rededicated. I got disenchanted with SC for a while just because it's a really hard video game. And I'm actually working technically 3 jobs right now, so I just can't work 3 jobs and take the time it takes to be great at StarCraft. Or good enough at StarCraft where I feel like I have a place to commentate it. But I will continue to commentate it anyways, because when Heroes of the Storm comes around, I'm going to dedicate a lot more time to that. I'm going to cut back some of my hours and stuff, because I really want to make things happen with Heroes of the Storm. With your help, I'll be streaming it. I'll be streaming StarCraft in the immediate future, and I'll be posting videos. So, yeah, I guess if you have any suggestions about where I can start sharing my stuff, just to get a little more word out there, just let me know. And let's do this StarCraft game. It's going to be awesome, because it's going to be, you know, me talking about things, and I don't know the meta anymore. I don't know anything. It's going to be a lot of gibberish, a lot of me making stuff up on the spot, which, you know, is always awkward. Sometimes it's funny. Alright, thanks guys. Talk to you soon. Hello. That's the button. This is SaharaDrac. How's it going, everybody? I'm casting some StarCraft. I don't know anything about this game. I know it's got NaNi-Wa, who, I don't know if anyone likes him, but maybe somebody does. I mean, he is white. Versus RGN Artist, who I've never heard of, but he's playing Terran, so that's cool. I play those guys too. I tried to play Protoss for a while. That didn't work out at all. But yeah, I'm just casting again to try and get a little practice back under my belt. I know a lot of you that have been watching a long time recognize this pattern, but I'm actually, as you probably saw in the announcement video that I will probably just tag on the front of this, I'll be casting Heroes of the Storm as soon as I can. My impressions on Hero of the Storm, and I wrote an article about it on sclegacy.com. I'll post the link in the information. You might enjoy it. I have a lot of good, what I think are good thoughts about the game, and maybe some insights about the lack of items and other such things that people who play those Hero Brawler and MOBA type games might be interested in. But in the meantime, I'm going to cast this StarCraft game. I'm going to slow it on down, because, you know, stuff's starting to happen. Looks like we got 1 Rax, no gas. Yeah, he hasn't really had time to divulge his build yet, so NaNi-Wa is doing his scouting, and there's the CC going down at 16. Moving his Rax over. Meanwhile, NaNi-Wa is over here, probably, you know, counting the number of squares on the tile set because he's an autist. But not that there's anything wrong with that. Some of the greatest inventions and thinkers of our generation and generations past have been autistic, so congratulations, NaNi-Wa, that's fine. Good for you, buddy. He is doing his Warpgate stuff, you know. So I've been away from StarCraft a little while. Nothing, it looks like the game hasn't completely changed. That's good. I'm still familiar with these openings. so that's nice. There's the button. And yeah, so scouting around. I have been. Looks like he's going 3 racks. He's expanding into 3 racks. I like this build, and then throwing on 2 gases. I like to do this. I've been doing this lately on my laddering, actually, and it has, you know, I'm a lot worse at StarCraft than I used to be, and I was already pretty bad. But, you know, I'm getting a little better step by step, day by day. Riding the roller coaster in the opening credits. Yeah, StarCraft is a great game. I was able to... I got great, amazing, kick-ass seats for the finals, the grand finals of the BlizzCon tournament, the WCS finals. You could probably see me. I'm like right in front of the stage where they did the trophy presentation. All the confetti's falling down. I was like right there in their face. It was awesome. Very, very awesome. I wanted Jaedong to win, obviously, having been a StarCraft fan for, like, you know, over 10 years now. Jaedong is a crucially important player in my history, and I really wanted him to be win the biggest StarCraft 2 tournament and have all that dominance he did in Brood War. That would have made him the greatest pro gamer of all time. I still think he's probably the greatest pro gamer of all time because of his ability to excel in both games. But, you know, you could argue, I guess. Here comes a bunch of Marines. Let's hit the D button. D button. Engineering Bay. Getting stim. NaNi-Wa making, you know, getting his +1/+1. Getting his stalkers rolling. Both guys playing pretty standard. Except for this Marine push, actually. This Marine push is... Maybe this is the new standard, but it's definitely a little weird for from when I was playing, so... And, yeah, that number of stalkers and sentries. He does have a Marauder in there now, so that's good. Looks like he's going to pressure Nani here. Of course, Defender's Advantage is pretty good for the Protoss. Yeah, I was going to say, like, Mothership Core, you know, Photon Overcharge, it's tough to do anything. But, yeah, I guess he was just poking around. So there you go. Second Tech Lab, actually. Interesting. Second Tech Lab, finishing up his stim, getting a 4th rat. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a factory. Also a fine building. And getting a 2nd Engineering Bay, so... yeah. I've been losing to, like, gold and platinum players. It's been, like... It sucks, man. It's not like riding a bike, this game. You stop playing and you start right back at square one. But it's fun, though. Actually, kind of being able to just build stuff and not have to worry about build timings and being super precise with my micro and dropping simultaneously in 3 spots and all that. Being able to just macro and just kill, it's been kind of fun. It's fun. It's a fun game to read. It's fun to feel your mechanics coming back, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sort of like when my mechanic Bill left me for another woman, but he came back. When your mechanics come back, it's a heartwarming feeling. That was my joke. Joke of the century goes to me. Thank you. So yeah, how have you guys been? I'm enjoying talking to you, even though I'm just talking into my microphone. I got a new microphone, can you tell? Badass sound quality. Got myself a blue snowball microphone. Pretty cool. I think it's I'm very impressed with it. I wish I had gotten it years ago. Of course, years ago it was a lot more expensive. So, what are you going to do? Speed up the game, that's what you're going to do. By pressing the plus button. What's he getting over here? He's getting charge. Any robotics bays going up? Templar Archives and a robo base. So he's getting to the scary part of the Protoss game pretty soon. And when Protoss gets to the scary part of the game, it sucks because their army blows you up. He's got a solid little chunk of MMM here, though. And he showed that supply depot who the fuck the boss was. He was like, I'm Bruce Springsteen. Boom! And he blew it up. So, yeah, there's the ghosts. So he's just going straight ghost to counter what he's assuming will be these Templar. And yeah, there's one. Wait, is that an Archon? Where are his graphics? My game is not showing the Archons like glowy glows. Did they reduce the graphic on it because it was like too obnoxious or something? This is really weird. Huh. It's probably just a glitch on my part. Anyways, Homeboy's camping here, just making ghosts. Homeboy's gonna camp outside here for a little bit. Probably gonna push soon. Maybe waiting on his storm to finish. No, he's not getting storm. He's just getting Archons, right. I keep that not having a graphic there is really throwing me off. So here comes the charge lots. They take out an SCV. Bullying isn't cool, but whatever. I just got a ping. I don't know why. The replay pinged for me. So yeah, there's okay. Looks like he's moving around here. He's going to try and deny this third. This command center's floating. He's warping in more zealots. Those zealots are at looks like 2-2. Oh my god. 2-2, yeah. And Terran forces here at 2-1. So observer floating up here. Is he going to spot it? Oh, missile turret's going to spot it. Good one, Nani. Moving out here, they're just kind of poking around at each other. They don't want to. Neither one seems to want to dedicate to an engagement. Would have liked to see Terran throw out a couple drops, but now he's got a bad position. Looks like, but oh well. Looks like the Zealots are doing a pretty good amount of damage, but he does end up, the stim does end up overpowering him in the end. Looked like he didn't have a great concave there, but he was able to get through it. Unfortunately, I think the Archons got toasted by EMPs really quickly. I heard the EMPs going off. Sorry, I'm not. Forgot the buttons and I accidentally sped up the game right in the middle of the fight. So bad engagement for NaNi-Wa. The EMPs cleared out his army there. We're looking at still a very close food count, though. It was a bad engagement, but it by no means game-breaking for Protoss here. Not very active with drops, but of course neither am I. So who am I to judge, really? Spots the observer. That's something I've never done in my life, literally, even when I have a Raven. Breaking down the mid wall here. Looks like we're going to have another engagement. Does he have Storm up? He does have Storm now, so he's going to have to be really careful. And this Ghost has the energy. And nice Storm, nice EMP there. He saps all those Templar. And there's one Storm that goes off. I think that's going to be the only Storm he has. No, there's another. So he does manage to keep some Storms, enough Storms to back this army off, but it was not nearly as potent as it could have been. That was a really good EMP by RGN Artist here, which I'm assuming RGN stands for Rogaine. I can't think of a single word that starts with G. Really Radical Giraffe Nukes. That's what it stands for. That's his guild, his clan, if you will. I went for the most basic G word that they teach you in kindergarten. That's literally the only one I remember. So a garishly grandiose display of gallantry here by Terran, holding out against those psionic storms. I don't know if you saw my video, last video I posted, but I'm not a big fan of psionic storm. I'm really bad at ever doing anything against it because my micro is horrendous. This guy's better, though. He's better at stopping Psi Storm. That's good. He's good at splitting. He's good at his EMPs. These Archons don't have graphics. That's so weird. Oh, Ghosts get caught out of position. Oh boy, they're gonna have to panic EMP. They get a few off. He doesn't have any Storms, but he does sap the shields off a lot of Archons. So, but he lost all those Ghosts, and Ghosts are very, very expensive. Very expensive, Douglas. And yeah, he's gonna have to retreat back to this the hot gates of Thermopylae here and get healed up. NaNi-Wa with a superior force. Storm goes off. Nice Storm. And I don't think this guy's gonna be able to hold against this. Yeah, that's an overwhelming force coming in there. You gotta do something about Protoss. This is something I remember. Even though I haven't played really a lot lately, is you've just got to drop, and you've got to harass during the mid-game. If you let Protoss get up to Templar Tech without doing anything to them, you will lose every time, I don't care who you are. And as you can see, that's exactly what's happening here to this Terran. So, lots of reinforcements being warped in, push happening. Oh, I forgot to hide the timer bar. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, there's a GG from RGN Artist. So that's one of the books. Gonna put it on the YouTube. You're gonna start doing a lot more stuff. Gonna start streaming. You're gonna start doing more YouTube videos, and I'm going to get ready for Heroes of the Storm. So lend me your support. Lend me your poor, your tired, your huddled masses yearning to be free from the tyranny of casters who aren't me. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. It's been SaharaDrac. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys soon.